for it.
Oh, actually, I did have something.
Shoot.
Let's just, we spoke about it last week, but the World Baseball Classic has finished, and
Oh,
guess who
thank
won?
God.
Guess who won? Thank God it lasted. It lasted for like 10 days.
No, no, no. I know the result and I'm so happy with it.
Okay, you wanna break it to everyone that doesn't care?
Thankfully the US lost and Venezuela won.
Venezuela won.
They deserved it.
Um, it's such. I've oh my God, it was an amazing thing to watch. Not gonna lie, it was they clenched it. They got there, and yeah, shout out to the Venezuela team. They managed to beat the U.S. and win. There's a new champion. Isn't that awesome? Because they've done this like several times, and there's only been three teams that always win, and for the first time now we have four. It's like, isn't
Who
that
are the three
cool?
teams that always win?
So it's Japan. So Japan has won three times. The U.S. has won once, and the Dominican Republic has won once. So or twice, I think. And yeah, so that's it. It's only three of them. So
Really?
now
The
it's
US
like
hasn't won more times? Like
just
baseball is like
once.
I always thought baseball was like the big thing in the here in the States.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, we're undefeated in Super Bowls. We're always the world champion every year. So I mean, I guess it
yeah, but
depends.
Venezuela is undefeated in domino championships. So
Are they really? Is that really a
they
thing?
are, yeah, 21 years
Good for
running
them.
world champions of domino. So you know.
I didn't know that. Good
Uh,
for them. They deserve it.
Yeah. So no, good for the Venezuela team. I'm happy. I'm happy for them. This was such a cool, fun exhibition, such a cool, fun tournament overall. I saw a lot of people talking about it. I saw a lot of people like in real life who don't care about baseball being like, okay, wait, how's it going? Like, is it going well? And I think it's awesome. I think it's gonna help bring a lot of people, to follow the sport and a team. And I can't wait for 2029 where we go through this dance one more time. So,
Maybe by that point, I can cheer for the U.S. Baseball team and not be ashamed of myself.
and I'll still root against you. So thank you
That's
for
fine.
that. But that's what I want in a way. So we'll do that as well. But yeah, but that's the talk on World Baseball Classic. I know I have been quite annoying about it for like the past. If you know me in real life, I've been extra annoying about it. So that's fun, which sucks because now I'm out of baseball. There's no more baseball until Major League starts, which is in like 8 days. So
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you see the ceremony after where they gave out the medals?
I did.
Is it true that the U.S. like players like took off the medals immediately as soon as it was over? Like just
They weren't even back in the dugout. Yes.
like this by like a bunch of sports, am I right?
Hmm.
Couldn't have happened to nicer guys. Hmm.
So yeah, so
Uh,
that's
that's baseball.
that's baseball.
Let me think. Is there
Yeah.
anything interesting happening on our end? Tubi. Tubi's been a fucking problem. Tubi has been a big fucking problem in my household. I've been rewatching all of Ed, Ed and Eddie. I'm on season 3 right now.
Wasn't that on HBO Max already?
I don't remember, but I there's something about Tubi that it's old school where it's like they have commercials in between the shorts. I don't know. There's something about it. I kind of like it. Like it feels a little
Okay.
old school.
Okay.
Um, I kind of wish if Tubi just became like a cartoon centric app with like all the cartoons from our childhood, I wouldn't mind that. And they're gonna get more. Like right, this was just the first wave.
I did I did hear about that. So yeah, we'll have to see how it comes out. I was a big fan of the video that you made about the cartoons you can watch on Tubi. That was
Ah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's a problem. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's that. I believe opening day for baseball, it's gonna be streaming on Netflix, so everyone, even if you don't have an MLB subscription, you can just watch it. So that's nice. But yeah, but let's move on to what we came to talk about, which is the Oscars happened on Sunday night and really early, 5 p.m. they started and they ended up also early, which is nice, but not for us that work on Sundays. And very uncontroversial Oscars. I think everything that could have gone well went well. I think the one thing that usually doesn't happen is that usually there's a forefront, there's like there's a there's a number one that we're all like, okay, well that's obviously gonna win. And this year we were divided because we're like, okay, I love Sinners, but I love one battle after another, and
I would argue
you'd be
F1 was a
happy,
bit of a hidden gem in there, I'll say.
yeah, but like no, it was one of those like holy shit took cakes situations.
Yeah.
So not everyone could win, but I think I was pretty satisfied. Did you saw the ceremony or did you just check it out
I
the
checked out
results
the
after?
results. I had a wrestling pay-per-view to watch.
Oh yeah.
AEW Revolution.
Um,
I
gonna hear something
guarantee
funny.
you I had more fun with my show. They hit each other with glass. They stuck each other with a needle. One guy literally stabbed the other guy with a needle. I had a great fucking time.
I wish I could I wish I could tell you the wrestling match that took place in Mexico on the same day at the same time,
Uh-huh.
but it would require me to drop too much lore. So let's just jump away from that.
Fair.
Uh,
Do you want to start from the
oh,
bottom of the results and work
before
your way
that,
up?
just I did have one wrestling thing I was gonna ask you.
Shoot.
Are you going to buy WWE 2K26?
No, and you couldn't force me if you threatened to shoot my right nut. No.
Because I'm considering doing it.
Chema, do you know how expensive that's gonna be?
Do you know? But it's the first because they bought AAA. They're gonna include the AAA wrestlers in there.
Yeah, they're depending on that. Dude, the peso is less than the dollar.
Yeah, but like
Bro,
I can play as Mr. Iguana. Like
just do the create a character in 2K24.
no.
It's just as good.
I don't know. I've never I don't have like a single one of them, so I don't know.
Look, man, if you can tolerate it, by all means. But I can tell you right now. Normally, me and Fernie, we share he has an Xbox, I have an Xbox, so we share accounts.
Yeah.
That way, if I buy a game, he gets it. He buys a game, I get it. And then sometimes we'll both buy it, like we'll go 50-50 on a game. This is the first time I think since 2015 where a WWE game comes out and we're not buying it. Like, dude, at $200.
That cannot be what it costs. What?
No, there's different versions. Let me see. WWE 2K 26 options. There's
It's
different
not.
tiers. I'm not fucking with you. I'm being completely serious with you. So the problem is that there's different versions. Like there's the one with the showcase mode, legends mode, and all that stuff. Each one comes with a different cost, right? And so yeah, they cost differently. So for example, the Monday Night Wars edition costs you let's see, what's 1250 BC? There's a standard edition which costs, let's see, $60. That's normal. There's a King of Kings edition. There's the Attitude Era edition, and then the Monday Night Wars edition.
Who are these people? Literally.
Let me see.
No, I mean like, but you don't have to get all that. You could just get like the base game.
Well, yeah, if you
What's
want
the
to get the
problem?
base game.
Okay, but you know what? This was a terrible thing to bring up. Like this, we're just wasting time.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, so dude, it's way too expensive. Anyway,
All right.
let's jump into okay, Monday Night War edition is Monday War edition is $150. Attitude Era edition is 130. King of Kings version is 100, and then I think the base version is gonna be like it's $70. Standard version. Dude,
It's-
it's crazy. Oh, and for your AAA thing, you have to buy the base version, which is $70, plus the season pass for AAA, which is another $10.
yeah, no. Fuck that.
Dude, they're just nickel and
Fuck
diming,
that.
man. They're not even hiding anymore.
Fuck that. Fuck you, Triple H. Is that why they made you boss to do this? Fuck you. Okay, back to this. Let's start with best visual effects,
Which I don't think
which
did anyone really expect anything other than Avatar to win this one?
I think I saw a few people pulling for. Oh, wait, actually, let me wait. Where is my? I got my ballot right here.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm following up as this goes. So best visual effects, I actually put Sinners, but Avatar Fire and Ash won. Um,
I, I would say visual effects is more CGI than like practical effects, right?
it's both.
I mean, dude, Avatar created an entire world. I kind of get it. Like, it's hard for me to argue to defend. I mean, to argue against their victory in this one.
But Eddie in F1, they made a car. They made a car go broom broom. Like
Oh,
what?
I fucking loved F1. You know I did. Um,
All right. I think I'm good with Avatar being winning. I feel like that's yeah. Best film editing went to one battle after another. What do you think of that?
I would argue. I think maybe Sinners should have won that one. Actually,
Sinners should have won just for the editing, the little editing moment where like they're about to leave the juke joint and Remick shows up and he goes, Sammy! Just
I
because of that moment.
no, but like, dude, like they cut the story so well that it made sense. I understand One Battle After Another had very good editing, but also like I feel like Sinners was just more impressive to me.
Mhm.
But I that's just me. That's just me.
I also had Sinners in that as well. So yeah. Best costume design went to Frankenstein, which I believe was a
Yeah, no,
no-brainer.
deserved it 100%.
Mhm.
100%.
Uh,
No arguments for me.
yeah. Best makeup and hairstyling also went to Frankenstein.
Again, I can't argue on that one. I would have been fucking hilarious if the Smashing Machine had won that. Because The Rock would have been like from the Oscar-winning film, The Smashing Machine. Dwayne
Yeah,
Johnson.
the Dwayne Johnson would have been tomorrow, would have been that night on Instagram being like, I want to thank the fans who voted for me to, to make this the highest grossing movie that released on a Thursday at 7 p.m. with less than 100 tickets sold on its evening slot to win an Oscar for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. World record. Yes. Yes. Fuck you, Triple H.
Not gonna lie to you, I love that The Ugly Stepsister was nominated. Like
I
that gives
love that
sh Have you
me
seen
too.
it?
No, but I love that it's nominated.
Oh man, it gives Shudder so much more because I think it came out on Shudder if I'm not mistaken. It gives them so much more credibility, I think, a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh
I
man,
agree.
that movie was just fucking rough to watch. I think I actually did a review of that. Yeah, I did actually.
Hmm.
And folks, if you want to see a movie that's gonna challenge you as a person who looks for scary, fucked up movies, that film challenged me. The Ugly Stepsister, just goddamn.
All right.
All right, cinematography. Yeah, Sinners.
Cinematography, Sinners. I think
Sinners.
that's also. I think I had wait, let me make sure. I have going through my fucking thing here. I had one battle, but I'm glad that Sinners won. And for production design, it went to Frankenstein. I honestly had this for Hamnet,
For
but
cinematography?
no, for production design
Oh, okay.
because I think well I mentioned it in the review, but I think Frankenstein could have been a lot gothier, and I think that was missing, so that's why I had it there. But are you happy with Frankenstein winning that one?
Yeah, I love Frankenstein. I think I put it on my top 10 if I'm not mistaken. It was a
Yeah,
legitimately great film. Besides the story being amazing, like the design was great. I would say the CGI was dodgy at some minor points. It was very obvious. I was like, oh look, a green
yeah, the
screen. But
wolves.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like no, production side, I would give I'm not mad that Frankenstein won.
All right.
Um
Next we have
Cinematography.
the
Eh,
cinematography. Yeah, but that was Sinners. Yeah,
no, but like, I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, I saw a headline that said she was the first woman of color to be nominated and the first one to win for best cinematography.
best first woman to win best cinematography. That's Autumn Durald Arkapaw, who yeah,
Outstanding. Like her work on Sinners is amazing. Like there's so many shots. You used to say this a lot, I remember. And it was always a compliment that you would give films. You would say you could stop the movie right here, take a screenshot, and that would make an incredible screensaver, like for a laptop
yeah.
or a scene or a painting. And I felt that with Sinners a lot. There was a lot of scenes where like stack and smoke, sitting there, one smoking, the other one's, looking into the distance with the trees, and you see the sun in the distance. So many beautiful visuals. Like Sinners felt like a truly epic film, like an Odyssey film. And
Mhm.
she's one of the big reasons why it looked so amazing. So no, I think she really did deserve that one.
Yeah, and she's been working with Coogler for a bit. She was also the cinematographer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
That makes so much
So
sense. Yeah.
yeah, so she definitely has like a visual style there, and it was really cool to see her like her speech was great too. So I can't wait to see what she does next. We got to talk about this one, the new category that they added this year, which is the Best Casting Academy Award for Achievement in
Mm.
Casting given to the casting directors. Um, it's really cool. Like they have been long for a while advocating for recognition at the Oscars, but it's really cool that they finally added here because they are like very much an unsung hero of the whole process. So really cool. The nominees were Sinners, The Secret Agent, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, and One Battle After Another, which ended up winning. The casting director is called Cassandra Koulakundis. So and yeah, she's been working on movies since 1990. So it's really cool that they're getting the recognition that I think they deserve.
Not gonna lie, I kind of hope that next year when Avengers comes out that they get the win for best casting because like how many movies were impacted? Like how many films has this been going? I feel like at some point, I, I know I'm a bit of a like to bust the balls of MCU movies, but I feel like their casting is
Can't
mostly
complain
on
about the
point.
casting. I
Yeah,
think, yeah, can't complain about the casting there.
yeah.
Best sound went to F1.
My movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
I had a Sinners, I believe, for that.
I think best
And
music, sure, but best sound mixing. I mean, dude, F1, like you feel it. I love that. Yeah, best music. See, best music went to Sinners. I know I'm jumping a little bit, but best sound design versus best music. Music is Sinners by a mile. It's not even close. Best
yeah.
sound, F1. I'm proud of that one. I'll give it that one.
Yeah, and how many Oscars does Ludwig Göransson has won by now? Like, Jesus Christ, this guy is nonstop. He just did Sinners. He just won also for Oppenheimer. He did the music for Black Panther, Turning Red, Tenet, Creed, Slice, Death Wish. I mean, Central God, like so many movies he's been working on, and he's gonna make the music for The Odyssey, which I think is gonna end up really paying off. Um, I had one battle after another for best music, just because I felt like that little piano riff really drove the point home. But the music for Sinners is, second to none. I think it's wonderful.
No, I couldn't see Sinners not winning this one. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised. So, if we jump to best music, there's three things we'll
Yeah,
talk about.
yeah.
One, I'm genuinely shocked that I Like You did not win for best original song. If there was going to be an upset, I thought it would have been that one because I thought Dear Me was going to win. Poor
No.
Dane Warren.
Never. It is one of the joys of the Oscars to every year watch Diane Warren be nominated and every year seeing her lose and every year seeing her leave the Oscars because she did not win. Every
Oh, is she a bad
year.
person?
We've been doing this for 20 years. I'm not gonna be stopping now.
Let me rephrase that. Is she a bad person where we're happy that she keeps losing?
No, it's just fun.
Just fun to watch her cry because she worked so hard and leave.
I mean, it's not every time she makes a song up for a movie, it's never the best song of a movie that came out that year. So it's
That's so
like,
not fair though, man.
well, it's not, well, she, a couple of years ago, they gave her an Oscar for like, trajectory or like, career. So, she can just take
Also, she
that,
does
but
have an Oscar win.
she does, but it wasn't a competitive one.
Oh, it was an honorary. No, no, it
Yeah.
says Academy Honorary Award.
Yeah, it is.
So they're like, look, you keep trying your best, so here you go.
20
Look, she
times.
wrote "Till It Happens to You" for The Hunting Ground. That should have won.
No.
The Hunting for do you know about that movie, The Hunting Ground?
Look what came out that year. Look what won that year.
Don't want to miss a thing? Are you kidding me? You'll be there? Dude, like how okay, let me see. Let me see. 88 Academy Awards. Let's see. Best song, best original song. Best original song, best original song. Okay, written on the wall.
Every year she loses. That's how it
Ah,
works. Like, what do you want?
that's not
What do you want
fair.
me to say?
That's not fair.
Don't feel bad for her. This is a tradition. It's like watching the Cowboys get destroyed every year. Like it's tradition.
It's like the Jaguars being shitty every single year and never even getting past the second round of the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a
Yeah.
Jaguars fan, so I don't know why you would bring that up. But
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
So
You're a Panthers fan. Ah, don't even make
but
it. Oh, and Golden
uh
won, which legitimized K-pop Demon Hunter.
I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters also won best animated feature, but we'll get to that. I also thought I Lied to You should have won. I do think it's the best song, but when you separate the two, I Lied to You works because it's the scene that's happening, and Golden works as a song by itself.
Yeah,
That
that you
doesn't
can just
make
hear
either
them
of
more.
them. Yeah, that doesn't make either one better than the other. It's just they are separate entities. In my opinion, Golden is not even the best song in K-pop Demon Hunters. It's not even
Fair.
the second best song in the movie, but it's the one that was
Soda
chosen.
pop
So,
pop pop pop. Yeah.
K-pop, that might be the worst one. And
Really, dude, that was the one that made me go, "Fuck, this is kind of catchy."
I hate Soda Pop with a passion. But it's
Uh,
supposed to, so I guess it's fine. No, I like the last. I like the final one. I like This Is What It Sounds Like. I think that should have been nominated and won.
but
But
yeah.
okay. But yeah. Best animated short film went to The Girl Who Cried Pearls, which I haven't seen, but
No
I
notes.
haven't seen any of these, so I wouldn't know. And but best live action short film, this hasn't happened in a while. We got a tie.
I didn't even know they did ties.
You can have ties. So there was a year where like best picture I think won in a tie. Yeah, but like one of the first like one or two. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Wow.
yeah. But yeah, best live action short film went to The Singers and Two People Exchanging Saliva. I've seen The Singers because it's on Netflix and it is wonderful.
Mhm.
So not surprised I won, but I couldn't tell you about the other ones. And
Um,
I didn't see the documentaries. I don't know if you know about them.
I actually did. So I saw three of them. I saw Mr. Nobody Against Putin. I saw The Alabama Solution, and I saw The Perfect Neighbor.
Okay.
I can't, but all three deal with extreme subject matter. Give me one. So yeah, for best documentary, I actually did see three of them: Mr. Nobody Against Putin, The
Mhm.
Alabama Solution, and The Perfect Neighbor. I can't say which of the three did or didn't deserve it more, if I'm being honest, because they each deal with certain subject matter that kind of hard to judge, right? Like the Alabama Solution deals with the inhumane treatment of inmates in Alabama and the working conditions of the borderline, not borderline, forced slave labor, essentially. A Perfect Neighbor deals with a woman abusing the standard ground law, kind of coaxing a mother of two or three young children and shooting her with the kids right there because she says, "Oh, I thought she was going to attack me." And then, the investigators come back and ask, "Hey, so why did you Google like 3 hours before that incident happened? Can you shoot someone on your property if you tell them to leave?" The only satisfying thing about that is watching her get arrested, but even then, like you see the dad find out that she's dead, and then him having to tell the kids, and they show it like it's raw. And Mr. Nobody Against Putin, as far as like the fight against his disinformation and what's going on in Russia and everything. I can't say any of them didn't deserve it more than the other, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So I mean, if this was a
Uh,
three-way tie, I would have agreed.
okay. So Mr. Nobody Against Putin won. I'm not complaining and I'm not criticizing, but like,
Mhm.
I feel like every year it's the Russia is bad documentary that wins.
Uh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
not. I don't think you're wrong on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, but that's also that. Did you see any of the documentary shorts?
Shorts, I did not.
Yeah, me neither. So okay, all the empty rooms won. I did. This is the oh God, what's her name? The So it's about parents of like kids who are like in who have died in a school shootings,
Hmm.
and it's about like their bedrooms being like frozen in time,
Oh man.
and it's tough. And like the woman that spoke in the speech is one of the mothers for one of the kids, and I believe she's from. It's nearby. It's in Texas, and I think it's in Uvalde, Texas. Like it's not that far away from like the valley.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
the Uvalde shooting.
when she was talking, I could hear like the Texas Spanish like accent, like Texas Latino accent.
Yeah.
So it was very heartbreaking to listen to because it sounded like people that I like, hung out with and dealt with, and back when I was living in the valley. So it was tough. But from what I heard, it was a really good documentary. So yeah,
Yeah.
tough subject matter. I believe they handled it well. Moving on to Best International Feature, that went to Sentimental Value. Did you end up seeing this?
I did not.
Very
Did you?
tough, very
Huh?
good, very good movie. It's in Norwegian and very, very good. And you know how I mentioned that like the ongoing subject matter this year, 2025 in the Oscars was was fatherhood
Yeah.
and like the difficulties of fatherhood. This I think is the one that exemplifies it in a big way with a very good ending. So I knew that it was going to be between this and Secret Agent because both were nominated for Best Picture. But I'm
Mhm.
glad Sentimental Value also got something because it was nominated for almost everything. And I think this is the only thing they won. So yeah, good for it.
Good for them. Best animated feature, K-pop Demon Hunter. I don't think anyone was surprised at that one. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I like Zootopia too, but K-pop Demon Hunters, it dominated the year. If anyone knows or has a small child, you know that this is what they were obsessed with the whole year. So, yeah,
yeah.
kind of hard to ignore.
Luna Grace for Halloween was the Rumi, the one with the jacket.
Who's who's Luna Grace?
Oh, my niece.
Oh, okay. I know, no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
No, no, for her birthday and for Halloween, she was dressed up as I think Rumi, the main one.
Rumi. That's
So
cute.
yeah,
That's nice.
popular as all hell, man. Like yeah.
Yeah, that's neat. But yeah, but moving on to like the bigger awards, for best writing, original screenplay went to Sinners and adapted went to One Battle After Another. I thought those were the right ones.
I can't argue against either one of them, honestly. Yeah, I can't. I didn't even like when I acknowledge it. I understand. I have a massive blind spot for one battle after another. I just don't like it. I understand other people love it. I couldn't get
Yeah,
into it. But I can acknowledge like, no, okay, fair enough. I see it.
yeah.
Um,
Because yeah, best writing original. I'm glad Coogler got something. Really, I wanted him to win more, but like I'm glad he got it. His speech was great too. You could tell he was really nervous, but I liked it. And then moving on to the actors. For supporting, best actor went to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Emmy Madigan for Weapons. Great. I love that. I love that she won. Freaking love that she won.
Agreed. I
We
think
don't. We never see
horror,
Oscar nominations for horror
let alone a victory.
and a victory. Yeah, the only other person that's ever won like actress for horror was Kathy Bates in Misery, and like that's it. This is the second one, and man, for such an insane movie as Weapons, for such an enjoyable performance, I'm so glad because I saw people dressed up as her in Halloween, and I'm so glad that she's becoming like kind of an icon. So love it, and
It
it's original. It's original too. I love that.
it is a situation where like it feels like I know every year we struggle with the whole concept of like there's less original films. I feel like this year was a good balance of like, no, we had some original stuff coming out. Not
Yeah.
all of it was massive box office numbers, but I do think we're in a better position now than we were, let's say, 2 years ago.
hmm
Post-pandemic where it was just like only the safe stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Between the substance and this, I think we're having a very good one-two punch back to back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Best supporting role. I will say this. I will defend this part. I believe. that Michael B. Jordan should have been nominated twice, once for supporting, once for leading.
No, I think they were both leading. Well, in a weird way, he's not the lead in Sinners. Miles Cadden is the lead in Sinners, but
Yeah. No, I
he
hear
was in the
that argument. That's
poster.
fair.
Yeah, but Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. What's not to like?
I mean, what's not to completely and utterly fucking hate?
I mean,
Um,
it's a despicable
his character,
character, but
Lockjaw, is a despicable person. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, it's a despicable character, but it was done in such an enjoyable way that dude, I have friends at work that we're quoting this movie, we're
Mhm.
quoting him all the time. Like the I'm not gay if that's what you're asking. We say that a lot.
I'm not a homosexual,
The
if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that the you like black chicks? I love them. I love them. Like that there's a lot he has so many good lines that it's his walk is just everything. It's super funny about this. It was cool that everyone else was not I thought Stellan Skarsgård was going to win for sentimental value because he won the Golden Globe, but no, this
Mhm.
was very unbalanced. That sense. It was neat that Delroy Lindo and Jacob Elordi were nominated as well. And it would have been really cool for Benicio to also win for Sensei Sergio, but it's cool that like we have so many like good ones to choose from.
Yeah. None of them, I don't think anyone would have been mad if any of the other ones had won. Like it was a respectable field.
I agree, and that's what made it fun. Now, best leading actor and actress went to Jesse Buckley for Hamnet and Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. What do we think of this?
I heard so much about Hamnet, but particularly her performance. The exact quote that I saw was Jesse Buckley's performance is what makes Hamnet good. Without her, this film is a failure. Kind of harsh,
Hmm.
but I don't see any other nominations from the lead actor in this
Yeah,
or any of the
for Paul
supporting.
Mescal.
I'm guessing this is a carry job by her.
No, I mean the movie's really good. I think it's really good, and Paul Mescal does really good, but he does a more subtle, restrained performance, while she does absolutely everything that a person can do with a performance. And it's also one of those movies that like it leaves you destroyed. It leaves you thinking like, may I never know this pain? May I never go through what she goes through in this movie? And the ending, I think, is one of the sweetest, most beautiful endings ever. Talking about how, art can and will save you. And so, of course, she was going to win. She kind of won everything else. But it's cool that Rose Byrne got nominated for being a comedy actress. She did a dramatic role and got nominated.
Mhm.
Renat Rainsby for Sentimental Value, obviously, and Emma Stone in Begonia. I thought was cool. Kate Hudson, I don't know what the fuck she's doing here. That movie was sucked. So I don't know what they're doing here. But okay, but that was best lead actress. I just saw Jessie Buckley again because I just saw The Bride.
Oh, is she the lead in that one?
She's the bride! Exclamation mark.
Oh man, I'm sure she does an amazing job. She does an amazing job. The Bride's on my list.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy ass movie, and I really enjoyed it. But best leading actor, I'm gonna show you my thing, but I had it right there. I had Timmy. I had Timmy
Good.
on my thing. I think most of us had Timmy, and we thought this was the year. And
And then he had to open his
nope.
fucking mouth about ballet.
So here's the thing about that. That video is from 2019.
That means he was an asshole back in 2019.
Yeah, when you're 24, we're all assholes when we're 24.
Should have come
So
out with an apology.
he did.
Should have publicized it better.
So here's the thing. A lot of people are blaming that video for him losing. The voting was closed by the time that video went viral. So nothing to do with that. And
I yeah.
I don't disagree with what he said. Here's the thing. Should he have said that? No, of course he shouldn't have said that. But like, oh, when's the last time you went to the ballet, Eddie? Who's your
The
favorite
better question should
ballerina?
be when's the last time
Favorite
I wanted to
professional?
go? The better question should
Wait,
be when's
what?
the last time I want to go. Actually,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the Nutcracker this past year, but the tickets were $190.
Yeah. And why? And that's another adding of why no one's going. I don't disagree with what he said, actually. I think it is an industry that is struggling to keep an audience as much as like movies are thriving in that. I think it's harder because it's a niche thing and less people are going. That he's not wrong about that, but I don't think he should have said it, you know?
Shema, for someone who really claims to be open-minded about a lot of things, I'm just saying this right now. I would have assumed that you would have been more open to alternative forms of art. I'm just saying.
I am open to alternative forms of art, but I'm not blind. I don't not everyone is.
Yeah, but like that would be
I'd
like
be
if someone said
lying.
that podcasting was stupid. Why are you podcasting? You're not gonna make any money off it. Well, because we love it. We love to do this. This is our
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah,
If someone else loves to
but
ballet,
that's
fucking go ballet.
but he didn't say that. He said that
Nobody
he
cares
said
about it.
yeah, in a let's spend money and let's make a community around it way, which is true.
Motherfucker should have done a better job with that of communicating that then.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not defending him.
Mhm.
I'm just saying he's not wrong.
You're not defending him, but you are making it sound like you completely agree with what he's saying.
I mean, it's not something I would say, which is why I didn't say it.
God, this is so rare. I get to bust your balls for something. This is fun.
I
This is
know,
so
it's
much
so
fun.
fun. I wanted to give you a chance. I knew you would. I'm surprised you're on this side of the argument. Okay.
I look. I recognize. I once had a conversation with my cousin a long time ago. Right, that taught me a lesson. We were talking about business ideas. I was like 18 at the time, so this was
Yeah.
14 years ago. Um, and we were debating on different things. One of the business ideas that I had was for what was it? It was a app for D&D users that they could use to keep track of their characters and all this stuff, blah blah. And he told me, well, I don't really think that there's a market for something like that. Like it's kind of niche, isn't it? And I said, look, there is women's feminine products, right? Like pads, tampons, and all that is a $2 billion a year industry.
Yeah.
I don't use it. You don't use it. Most of us don't use it. But the fact is that there is a market for something like that. Just because you're not the person buying the product does not mean that there is not someone for that. In that same sense, I've learned to apply that to damn near everything. Like there are video games that have puzzles and escape rooms. I hate that, but Nikki loves those games. There's a market
Yeah.
for it. Same thing with dancing, right? Like I've never trained salsa, but yet we have a dance studio for people who do love it. Like and they're profitable. I recognize ballet is not for everybody, but if there's a
Yeah.
market for it and people want to do it and practice it, and parents take their little girls to learn how to do it, or little boys.
Yeah.
I remember some of my favorite memories growing up were going to go see the Nutcracker every Christmas at school in
Yeah.
elementary school. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade. Every Christmas, the day before Christmas break began, they took us to either Chuck E. Cheese or Peter Piper, and then to the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
It sticks. Actually, this past Christmas, even though we couldn't get tickets, I watched it on YouTube for free. Like I watched a New York version for free. I
Yeah.
don't know, it sticks.
Yeah. No, and
So,
and that's good. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. It's just saying that like
I mean, it sounds like you're saying I'm wrong for
there's
that. It
I'm
sounds
not
like you're
saying you're
taking the
wrong
side
for
of
that.
not a good person, Chema.
I'm not that's not what it is. And and we're all gonna be in theaters watching June 3 when it comes out anyway. So who's wrong in the end, you know? Uh
You're right, because
no,
clearly men who say bad things, they always get their consequences, right?
yeah, that's I mean, oh, I could go for the juggler right now, but I'm not
You
going
could, no,
to.
you could.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say that people say things in a podcast and then they run for office and it doesn't follow them and back to them. I'm not I will never say something
We
like
need
that.
we need to delete the FBA. We need to delete that.
Now, why would you think I'm talking about you? Let's talk back
Oh, I
to
know we're talking about me. So, leading
yeah,
actor, Michael B. Jordan
anyway.
deserved it.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan deserved it. I think it was great. And weirdly enough, I feel like he didn't even believe that it was happening. Did you see the video where he won?
No, I just saw how great he looked in the suit.
He that was a beautiful suit. Yeah, no, he straight up was like, "Really? Like like for real?"
Um,
But no, that was good. I thought for best picture and best direction, I thought, okay, maybe Coogler will win for Best Director, and Sinners and One Battle will win for Best Picture, or backwards. Maybe PTA will win for Director, and Sinners will win Best Picture, and that way, we all get something. But
Yeah.
no, Best Director went both to PTA, and Best Picture went to One Battle. It was beautiful to see PTA win an Oscar finally. This is a man with nothing but misses in his filmography. Like never released a bad movie in his life and he's never won an Oscar. Fucking finally.
Hold on, I'm gonna judge him real quick. Hold on, let's see. One battle after another. You already know how I feel about that one. Licorice Pizza. Phantom Thread. Inherent Vices. The Master. Mm. There will be okay. I'll defend There Will Be Blood. That's man. This guy peaked early on, huh? Punch Drunk Love and There Will Be Blood. Magnolia. Never saw it. Boogie Nights.
He did Boogie Nights when he was 26.
Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna say all his movies are great, but he is definitely a solid. He is a solid director. Oh no, he rewrote. He helped to rewrite Napoleon.
Well, can't all be winners, I guess.
Yeah, but no, I
Uh,
mean, he apparently has a decent filmography. Fair enough. Ryan Coogler's young. Like he will win a Best Director award eventually. It's not if, it's when.
yeah.
He's only
Um,
39.
yeah, super young. And but it was cool to see Coogler, Joaquin Trier, Josh Safdie, and Chloe Zhao all nominated. Chloe Zhao had won previously, so she was the only previous winner. But it's cool. It's cool to see like all these faces and like all 10 movies that were nominated. I think all of them deserve to be there. Maybe F1 is the only one that I'm like, oh, okay, fine. But everything else, all good.
I
I like the and I love F1. I love F1, but like it's
yeah.
best. Is it best picture of the year? Is it?
I think F1. Look, if Begonia is going to be nominated, F1 should be nominated. I'm saying that they're in the same
Begonia.
ballpark.
Oh God, Begonia is super fun though.
F1 is really thrilling and I think very motivating too. I loved F1. It was on my
Yeah.
top 10, obviously.
Yeah, and I liked it too. I can't lie and say that I didn't, but yeah. But no, One Battle, it was also in my top 10. I believe it was in my top three. So yeah, I'm glad that it got there too. Overall, I'm satisfied with the Academy Awards. I feel like it went as well as it could have been. And the best part from last year and the best part of this year is that Conan O'Brien got to host, and that was really fun.
Didn't he sink his teeth into damn near everything? Everything? Oh,
Yeah,
no French movies were nominated for documentary of the year. That's because they're too busy arresting their pedophiles.
yeah, something like that. Did you see his opening bit?
No. What'd he say?
So, no, he did an opening bit where like he's getting ready for the Oscars and they're doing his makeup and they accidentally make him look like Gladys from Weapons, like with the hair and with the makeup.
Uh-huh.
And so a bunch of children start to chase him and they chase him through like all the movies. Like they chase him through like the track in F1, so he makes like Brad Pitt crash. They chase him through Marty Supreme, and he plays ping pong with Timothy. They chase him through One Battle, and he jumps out of the car. They chase him through K-pop Demon Hunters, and he is animated. It's really fun. And then they chase him into like the stage. It was
Mhm.
really funny. Yeah.
I I'll die on this hill. Nothing will ever beat the Academy Awards where Hugh Jackman hosted and he sang.
That's your nostalgia talking. I thought this was better.
Do you remember how great it was? That was
Yes.
post-recession where he was like, "They had to cut the budget, so I did everything at home." So everything looked all cheap and like cardboard, but it looked awesome. And
And
his
he sang I Am
performance,
Wolverine.
"These are the Oscars, and this is my dream." God, nothing will ever beat that. There's a part where he brings in Anne Hathaway, like, "Why
Oh
didn't you burn
yeah.
the tapes? Something was right next to me." Like she was in on it.
Yeah.
It was chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Speaking of Anne
Yeah, that was
Hathaway, The
good.
Devil Wears Prada 2 cannot fucking wait. I'm getting that popcorn bucket that looks like a purse.
Well, that looks like a purse. Yeah. Oh, she presented at the Oscars. She did.
Yeah, oh,
She
and they called her Emily, and she was just like, I mean, character, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. No, it was overall good. I feel like these were good Oscars, and I liked Conan hosting. And yeah, I do feel like with this, we can be like, okay, we're done with 2025. Let's move the fuck on. Next year. Let's bring it.
Man, fuck. We're already 3 months in. We're almost
I
in
know.
April.
I know. Stop making these so late. Make them back in at the beginning of February like normal people, and let us move on from this because the collective hysteria that people got into 2 weeks before the awards,
Hmm.
it was annoying as hell. Now that the Oscars are over, I hope everyone goes to the opera and to the ballet all the time since everyone is such a big fucking fan. So, we'll just have to wait for all those numbers to go up and that becomes like, the main talent, the way everyone defended it. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, better
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Better be.
It should
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. It should
All right.
be. So, I'm waiting for it to become, since
Yeah,
everyone is such a big
it has
fan.
been gate kept by high money rollers, forever. Something that only
Yeah.
wealthy people can do, right? It's not like it's something stupidly easy, like just kicking goddamn ball around.
That's I agree. I agree on that actually. You're not gonna make
Aha!
fun
So
of
you admit it, we need it.
I do think we need it. We need arts like in ridiculous ways. And it needs to be accessible. You know what was really fun about the
What?
World Baseball Classic?
What?
That the tickets were so readily and easily available. Like
Uh-huh.
people were going to every game for less than $40. Like some tickets
How?
because they're not because they don't have like a bunch of like famous people and like influencers going to take away all the tickets. Like it's still very much available to like the everyday audience. I think the most expensive ticket was $40.
That's actually, you know what? Let's keep it that way. I'm not gonna bitch. You know what? Let's just shut the fuck up and enjoy this.
Exactly, I agree. And yeah, and that's how most art should be. I mean, you know so that's something the lesson we're going to take from these Oscars and the fact that we had to do them because we haven't finished the One Piece live action. So we'll talk about that next week,
Yes, we will.
as well as see if we can squeeze in Project Hail Mary and/or Hoppers. We'll see about that.
We
All right.
will be
Anything
doing
else you
that.
want to add?
No, I think I'm good. Folks, stay in school. Don't drink and drive. Uber is cheaper than a DUI. And so me and Nikki have been watching a little bit of trash TV lately, like just to like fall asleep to. There's this show on HBO called Unexpected. It's basically 17 and pregnant or 16 and pregnant. Like
Oh my
teenage,
God.
yeah, it's teenage dumbasses that got pregnant and now it's like you're viewing their lives. And I'm like, I'm gonna have the talk with Ollie when he's like 10, and I'm gonna have it with him every single year after that. Because no, no. Good
Well,
night,
everyone,
everybody.
look at that. Listen to that wonderful, good example of a community leader. Maybe you should do something about that. Maybe, you know, maybe that's something that should be applied, for, as an example. Anyway, I don't have a way to connect it. Thank you for
Don't worry,
joining
don't
us,
worry
everyone.
about
Good
it.
night, everyone.
Ah,
Good night, everyone.
bye, everybody.
Yeah.
And back out.